Yes, so I was saying that it will depend on the base, how many sides the base has. If the base has four sides, then the pyramid will have that number of rectangles. For example, I said it's rectangle, that number of triangle. You can see one, two, three, four triangles are there. So triangle one and triangle two will be same. Exactly, they will have the same features. In the same way, triangle three and triangle one and three will be same because this is one and this is three. Triangle two and four will be same. It will be similar to triangle number four. In case if I will take a square pyramid, what will be the situation in the square pyramid? In the square pyramid, it will be like this. Drawing a square pyramid will obviously, oh sorry, the square pyramid will look like this one because it's difficult to draw a 3D shape. Still doesn't matter. I will try it. It will be like this one, and if you can consider this drawing, this is a square pyramid. Again, you can see four sides, so there will be four triangle. If I will open its net, it will look like this one. Square pyramid will look like this one. This is the base and four triangle, and all four triangle will be same. All these four triangle will be same. One, two, three, four. These all four triangle will be same. So in case, then remember another thing for the pyramids. When I will say this is the height of the pyramid, we say it the height of the pyramid or perpendicular height of the pyramid. It's always perpendicular to the mid. Mean if suppose this total is 6 centimeter, then from this one, this will be 3 centimeter and this will be 3 centimeter. And also, if this side is suppose 4 centimeter, then from here till here will be 2 centimeter, and from here till here it will be 2 centimeter. So whenever it will be in this case. Secondly, if I'm having this pyramid, from this pyramid drawing this this one, the green one that I draw, we call it the slant height. This is the slant height of the pyramid. Like in case of cone, you have seen the slant height. So in this case, this will be the slant height. If I will draw from this side, this will be the slant height. So accordingly, this will be the slant height. If, for example, this will be the slant height in this case, this is slant height, this is slant height. So this triangle, let me give the name. I will say A, B, and C. This triangle ABC will become a right angle triangle. You have to remember this. A, B, C. This will be the right angle. You can see even in this case, if I will take, so this is going to be the right angle triangle. That will be okay. So sorry, this A, B, C. This will be right. This will be at C will be right angle. Sorry, this will be C and this will be B. Because you can see if I'm saying this is ABC, this is one of the sides. I'm giving them the name. I can say this is A, this is B, and this is C. So at C it will be right angle. So this will form a right angle triangle. Also, if I will say this O suppose, so this triangle AOC, this triangle AOC will also be the right angle triangle. So this thing you have to remember about the pyramid. If these two basic things you will remember about the square pyramid or triangular pyramid, there will be no problem at all. Secondly, another thing, if you have to find the total surface area of the pyramid, total surface area now in this case, for example, if it is a rectangular pyramid, it will be the area of the base area. This is the rectangle. So in case you will write base area plus the area of each triangle. For example, if you are taking this one, this is base, its area you need, this area, this area, this area, and this area you need. So let's see how we will do this one. Let me open this question, exam style questions, and then you will be able to see how we will do such questions about the pyramid. Just give me a minute. This is the first question you can see. A pyramid is given, and this pyramid is having a square base. If it is having square base, if I will draw, this is 12, 12, 12. If I will draw its net will look like this one. This is a square base pyramid, obviously. This is 12, this is 12, this is 12, this is 12. And four triangle will be formed, will be like this one. Will be same triangle, this triangle, this triangle, this triangle, and this triangle. If I will open it, it will look like this one. Remember I shared one video that I made in the 3D. Anybody see that video already or not? I shared in the group. Again, I will share that video. So you will see how different pyramid we can open and make the net. So this is simple net for the square pyramid. Now, in this case, the diagonals meet at M. If I will draw the diagonals, these diagonals meet at M. This diagonal and this diagonal, they meet at the point M. It's shown. This is the height of the pyramid. Obviously, this is given. This is the height of the pyramid. Okay. So, and this is given. This is right angle. So it means this triangle EMC will be the right angle triangle. And I told you, if it will fall on this one, obviously, in case of square, I mentioned you in the very first lesson that the diagonals of the square bisect each other. I mean, if this diagonal total, so this one and this one will be equal, and this one and this one will be equal. So obviously the diagonals are crossing, so this distance and this distance will be equal. So what you have to do, E is the vertically above M. So this is the height of the pyramid. AB is equal to BC, EM is 9 centimeter. Calculate the edge angle EC. Calculate the angle between the edge EC, which is the edge EC. This EC, this angle you have to find, okay? And the base, between the base. Now, for that, what you need to do is, first, if you look at this one, this triangle will be a right angle triangle. Obviously, this triangle is going to be a right angle triangle. If I will say this is EMC, this is right angle. We know this height is 9, but we don't have this one, we don't have this one. I need this angle. So one of the side I need, obviously. Without that, I cannot find anything. So for that, easiest thing is, first I will find this diagonal. I will consider this triangle. I will consider this triangle ABC, because this angle will be right angle. You can see this is actually A, this is B, and this is C. So this angle you can see is the right angle. This will be a right triangle. It's A, B, C will be a right angle triangle. This is 12, this is 12. So find this diagonal AC first. Obviously right angle triangle, so Pythagoras theorem, this is hypotenuse, yes? This is hypotenuse. So according to Pythagoras theorem, how do we find the hypotenuse? If I need to find AC, AC will be square root of square of other side, 12 square plus 12 square. It will become 144 plus 144 square root. Can you please calculate and don't convert the answer into decimal. Just let it be in the square root form or the other form. Calculate this, please.
12 square root 2.
12 square root
2.
12 square root 2. Okay, this is. Now, if you will find this is AC, what about MC if you need? MC will be half of AC because I told you diagonal bisect each other. So if M is the midpoint, obviously for them. So what will be MC? MC in this case will be 12 square root 2 over 2. It will be half of this total AC. That is going to be 6. So 6 square root 2. Now I have this one. This one is 6 square root 2. So take this triangle now, right angle triangle. Now you have this right angle triangle. This is E, M, and C. This one is 6 square root 2. Right angle, this is 9. This angle we have to find because the question is saying the angle between the edge EC and base. Whenever it's asked for the base, I don't know whether I told you before or not. Whenever you are asked the angle with base, it is actually the angle with the diagonal, okay? It is the angle with the diagonal. So this is the diagonal, yes? So this angle you have to find. Now you can say this angle is C. So this is opposite. This is hypotenuse. And obviously this one is adjacent. So use Sukatwa. Sukatwa. So we have opposite and adjacent. Opposite and adjacent, sorry, twa. Opposite and adjacent is in tangent. So if I will use tangent, tangent of C will be equal to opposite over adjacent. So C will be tangent inverse 9 over 6 square root of 2. Yes, do calculation. Tangent inverse. Make sure your calculator should be in degree format, okay? 9 over 6 square root of 2.
46.7.
46.68. Round it to 3 now. 46.7. So this is the first part of the angle. We calculated the angle between the edge EC and the base ABCD of the pyramid. Okay, the next question is calculate the volume of a hemisphere with the radius. No, it's for full sphere. We know the volume of sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cube. If we have to calculate the volume of hemisphere, it will be 2 over 3 pi r cube. So radius is given, just put the value of the radius and get that. It will be 2 over 3 into 3.142 into 3.2 cube. Just do calculation for this one. Let me know. Just it's calculation, so you can do, there will be no problem. Coming to this one. The diagram shows a hemisphere with a diameter. If the diameter is 5 centimeter, it means its radius will be half of this one, 2.5. The radius is 2.5. Calculate the volume of the hemisphere. Again, use the formula of the volume of hemisphere. It will be 2 over 3 pi r cube. So just put the values 2 over 3 into 3.142 into r. R is 2.5. So 2.5 square cube. Just do the calculation. That's it. Okay. Coming to this one. This is an isosceles triangle. About the isosceles triangle, remember if these two sides, it's given this side and this side is equal. So this angle and this angle will be obviously equal. We will say these are base angles. For example, if this is an isosceles triangle, from next lesson mostly about the polygons I will talk about. This is ABC. This angle is 44 degree. This and this angle, because if it is isosceles, so it will be equal. So you can say this x, so this will also be x. We have to calculate the angle ACB. When you are asked about the angle, always you need to find the middle angle. This ACB you have to calculate. ACB means this angle you have to find. So in case of triangle, you know, sum of three angles of the triangle, x plus 44 is 180 degree. So x plus x is 2x plus 44 equal to 180 degree. So I will say 2x is equal to 180 minus 44. So x will be 180 minus 44 over 2. That will be
68.
68 degree. No, it's about the regular polygon. I said to you, our next lesson will be about the polygon, so we will discuss it there, okay? So leave it here. Right now, I opened the sheet for 3D shapes, but having most of the question. This is again hemisphere, simple question. A radius is given, so volume of hemisphere will be, if we will take the volume of hemisphere, it will be 2 by 3 pi r cube. So just put the values of the radius and get it. Yes, this is a similarity question. These two shapes are similar shape, mathematically similar shape. Now condition of the mathematically similar shapes are what? The ratio of the corresponding sides will be equal. So this side is corresponding to this side is corresponding to this side. So you can take the ratio of the corresponding sides. If I will say for example x and this are corresponding, I can say x over 7.2 will be equal to this 25 over 15. So you can cross multiply x into 15 is equal to 25 into 7.2. So x will be finally 25 into 7.2 over 15. Just do this calculation. Again, this is also two shapes are mathematically similar shapes. The diagram shows two mathematically similar shapes. The larger glass is 16 and the volume. No, this is a combination of the volume. Can you do this question? We did this just last time. Do and let me know. For the mathematical similar shapes, last time if you remember, we did the formula ratio of the corresponding sides. This side is corresponding to this side. Okay, if the sides are corresponding, then the ratio of the corresponding sides will be equal to ratio of their volumes. The height of the larger glass is 16 and the volume is this one. Yes. If I will say this volume is V1 and for the smaller glass I will say the volume is V2. Then if I will take the ratio of their volume, ratio of the volume is always equal to ratio of corresponding sides cube. Now what are the corresponding sides? For V1 the volume is the side corresponding side is 16 over y cube. Last time lesson. Now put the values. V1 is 375 over V2 is 192 equals to 16 over y cube. Take the cube root because we have to find y. So first we need to get rid of the cube. So take the cube root on both sides. Take cube root, take cube root. So it's cancel. 75 over 192 cube root is equal to 16 over y. This is over 1. Do cross multiply. So it will become y into cube root of 375 over 192 equals to 16. So y will be equal to 16 over cube root of 375 over 192. Just do the calculation and get the value of y. Clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Look at this one. And this is a combination of a cone and hemisphere. This toy. One question of this type we did already, if you remember. The volume of the cone is given. Volume of the sphere. If sphere, so for hemisphere, obviously you have to. So calculate the volume of the full toy. What will be the volume of the full toy? I told you two methods previously. Anyone you can use. You can say the volume of full toy. Volume of toy will be volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. So volume of hemisphere. Now, what is the volume of cone? Because it's full cone, 1 over 3 pi r square into h plus the volume of hemisphere, it will be 2 over 3 pi r cube. Now height is 9. This is height. This is radius, obviously. So just put the values and get that. Simple. You can say 1 over 3 into 3.142 into r is 4, so 4 square into 9 plus 2 over 3 into 3.142 into R is 4 cube. So just do this calculation, that will give you the volume of the tire. And the answer should be correct to the nearest cubic centimeter. Mean it should not be in decimal, you should round it to the cubic centimeter. Okay, so simple, no problem at all. Yes, again this is a pyramid, and again it's a square pyramid. Yes, if it's a square pyramid, we have to calculate the total surface area of the pyramid. To find the total surface area of the pyramid, if I will open this pyramid, let's have a look at this pyramid. This is 20, this is 20. So obviously all sides are 20, 20 centimeter. And if I will make the triangle, all triangle will be same. This triangle, this triangle, this triangle, because it will have four triangles and all same triangle because the base is square. So this triangle will be same. And in this case, if I have to find the total surface area, actually I need area of the base, which I can easily find. This is base. Then I need the area of each triangle. And how we find the area of triangle? Base into height. The base of the triangle we know is 20. Only thing I need is height. This height, if I will find the height of the triangle, then my work will be done. So what will be this height? This height will be actually this slant height. If this slant height, obviously this will be the right angle, because you can see this is perpendicular to here. If this is 20, so this is going to be 10. This is going to be 10. And also if this is from here, if I will take even, sorry, this point, I will say it m n, I will say it. Okay, so two triangles will be formed. One triangle is this one. Yes, this triangle is PNC, and there is another triangle that I made here, this one. This is PM and N. Now the thing is, I need to get this one, because my main target is to get this one. If I will get this one, then I will be able to find the total surface area. And I told you in the very beginning of this lesson, if you remember, I told you this will be half, because this is 20. So from here till here, this will be 10. Same like this is 10. So consider this one. This one is 10. This one is 8. This is right angle, we know. So how we will calculate? This will be hypotenuse, obviously. So what will be Pn if you will calculate? Let's calculate Pn. Square root of 8 square plus 10 square. Calculate and keep the answer in the square root form. Don't change it into decimal. If something you have to use next, never change it into decimal. Try to keep it in decimal or in fraction or in square root form. Okay. So square root of
2 square root 41.
hmm?
2 square root 41.
Sorry, your sound is not clear to me.
2 square root 41.
2 square root 41. Yeah, okay. So I will say this is 2 square root of 41. So now we got this one. It means this nc already we know is 10. Yes, this Pn is now 2 square root of 41. Got it? It means this we know we have. So this is 2 square root 41, 2 square root 41, 2 square root 41, because each one is similar with no difference. So that's why it will be. So if I have to calculate the total surface area now, what will be the total surface area of the pyramid? It is going to be base area plus 4 into area of each triangle, because all triangle are same. If you find the area of one triangle, it will be equal to the area of all triangles. So area of each triangle or area of one triangle. What is base area? It is a square. So how do we find the area of square? Side by side, you need 20 square. Yes. plus 4 into area of triangle. Obviously, if you need this triangle, I'll write here 20, and this one is 2 square root of 41. So this is 1 over 2 base into height, yes? So it will become 1 over 2 base is 20 into height is 2 square root of 41. That will be, do this calculation, plus this can be cancelled, 2, 2 into this is 40, 40 into 2, 80, 80 square root of 41. And then you can do this calculation, it's simple, that's it. Understand? So main thing is, if you have the pyramids, this scenario you have to remember. Never miss this one. Keep in mind. If you will take this one, if you are going to take, you will see this one is going to be one. This right angle triangle, this right angle triangle. So slant height you can find in this way. Okay. Next is the base of a rectangular tank is 1.2 meters by 0.9 meter. The water in the tank is 53 centimeter deep. Calculate the number of liters in the water in the tank. It's the rectangular tank. Rectangular tank obviously will be like a cuboid, just like this one. If you'll take the rectangular tank will be like this one, this one, this one, this one. This is a rectangular tank. It has the base is 1.2 meter by 0.9. You can say this is 1.2 meter. This is 0.9 meter. And the water in the tank is 53 centimeter deep. The water is 53 centimeter deep. Now, if you will take the depth, change 53 centimeter into meter. It will become 53 over 100, meaning 0.53 meter. I mean, the depth you can say, if the water is enclosed till this one, this depth you can say is 53. From here till here, this is 0.53. This is height actually. So if you have to calculate the volume in liter, first calculate the volume in cubic meter. So what will be volume? 1.2 into 0.9 into 0.53. Can you calculate this, please?
0.5724. 5724.
0.5724. This is cubic meter. We need in liters. We need in liters. So remember, 1 cubic meter is equal to 1000 liters. So if we need to convert it into cubic meter into liters, it means multiply with 1000. So just this is in cubic meter. You have to change it into liters, so multiply by 1000. 5724 into 1000. That will become liters. Now, what it will be? 572.4, yes, liters. That you can round to 3 significant, 572 liters. I will share a formula sheet with you where you can remember the formula and different conversions will be there. So you can remember that. Clear? Anyone having any doubts, any question till this one, please? Okay, look at this one. This is actually a toy. And the toy is like this one. This top is slender and the base, one side is a hemisphere. So you have to calculate the volume. So it's simple. How do we find the volume of the cylinder? So volume will be equal to volume of cylinder plus volume of hemisphere. So volume of cylinder is pi r square into h. Yes. All right, pi r square into h. Plus volume of hemisphere will be 2 by 3 pi r cube. So this is height, this is radius. So you can calculate everything. No problem at all. Simple question. Rejoin the link, please, because in 1 minute it will close. So better rejoin and I will open the new sheet.